Work Matters at the Library is a national programme that supports business and employment in three key areas: job seekers, those looking to change career, and new, small and micro businesses. The programme aims to bring library customers and the general public together with agencies and organisations who provide services and expertise. For those who are currently job seeking, preparing their CVs or getting ready for aptitude tests or interviews, the library has access to physical and online resources to aid them in their journey. All of these resources will be listed below and at the end of the video. My name is Laura Keane and I am from Matrix Recruitment Group. I'm here to guide you through some of the key stages when looking for a job. There's 6 videos in this series, and if you require any further information throughout, please get in touch and we'd be happy to help. Let's get started. Hi there, my name is Laura Keane and I'm from Matrix Recruitment Group. Today we're going to look at a guide on helping you set up a really effective LinkedIn profile and to also potentially get you noticed on LinkedIn from potential employers. LinkedIn is a social network, but it's a professional and career development social network. LinkedIn kind of lets you display your CV, search for jobs, enhance your personal reputation, and you can post updates and also interact with people. We're going to look now at how to set up your profile. So you go on to linkedin.com, you go sign up, and you put in your email address, and now we're going to start building our profile on LinkedIn. The first thing you want to look at is your LinkedIn profile photo, so your headshot. Put in a little stat here that I got from linkedin.com. Having a picture makes your profile 14 times more likely to be seen by others. So there's a little example there of a good profile picture and a not so good profile picture. You want it to be 400 by 400 pixels, the only person in the picture. Ideally, if someone can take the picture for you rather than a selfie, choose the right expression, so something quite neutral, or a smile. A smile is always good. I keep the background quite plain and wear something that you might wear to work or just something very plain. Next up is your professional headline. So you'll see here, this is my own LinkedIn profile. So you want to include your current job title in your headline. I would recommend adding in your phone number or your email address, something that someone can contact you on. I would make sure definitely to keep your headline updated as you change jobs, because this is how recruiters and hiring managers will search for you on LinkedIn. So if they see that your current job title is Senior Marketing Executive, they will think that that's your current job, but you might have moved on to a different job. So you're no longer working there. So make sure to keep that updated. Try keep it below 120 characters. If you're unemployed at the moment, or maybe if you're out of the workplace for a long time, you can still utilize this headline by adding in seeking a new opportunity or open to work. And I would definitely include contact details there, your phone number or your email address. So the About You summary is next on the LinkedIn profile. Again, this is my one here, and I just wanted to put in some of the key areas that I think should be on your About section on your LinkedIn profile. Here I've put in an overall summary of my CV, my experience, and some keywords that are really important when recruiters and hiring managers are searching on LinkedIn. LinkedIn works on the premise of Google. If you search something on Google, it will come up top of the list. Same on LinkedIn, keywords are pulled out from profiles and you will be brought up top of the list. So it's really good to incorporate them into this About You section. Your overall year's experience, some keywords of your background, if you have qualifications, some key platforms or systems that you use every day, also as well your contact details in there. Your experience, very similar to your CV. You want to start at your most recent and work your way down. Have your start and end dates for employment as well. Then include a couple of key responsibilities under each job featured. I wouldn't go back if you've had 15 jobs. I wouldn't post them all. I'd post maximum 8, and I'd use bullet points under each job for your key responsibilities. Your education. Again, this is an example of my one here. So you don't need to put in your grades. You can if you want. If it's like there, I have in my most recent one because I was very proud of that result. So I wanted to make sure that was there, but that's completely optional. The school or colleges you attended, the degree type, you can, instead of putting in, a Bachelor of Arts honours degree, you can just put in BA or whatever the abbreviation is, the field of study and the years you attended. The next section is licenses and certifications. Again, this is a screenshot from my profile here, and this is a really good opportunity to showcase some extra courses you have participated in, some extra certs that you've gained through past employment. Maybe it was some mandatory certs that you had to do in your job. Add those in there. Do though put in if there's an expiry date, just to be legitimate and upfront. So you now have your LinkedIn profile all set up, ready to go. You've all your information in there. You have your profile picture in, you have all your details of past employment, education, certificates, key skills. So now we want to put all of that to good use and engage with the network on LinkedIn. So to be an active member on LinkedIn and to build up your network and get yourself seen, you want to make sure that you're sharing content, you're sharing posts, you're liking, you're commenting, you're interacting with the content that's on LinkedIn. Also as well, make sure that the content that you're sharing and interacting with is relevant to the area of work that you're in. In a general sense. It doesn't all have to be completely relevant, but just make sure that your connections and the content that you're sharing are lining up. I would definitely go on and connect with, people you went to college with, you went to school with, people you used to work with, people you currently work with. Build up your connections on LinkedIn. One thing I will definitely say is be professional. LinkedIn is not Facebook, it's not Twitter, it's not Instagram. It is a professional social network. So you do need to have that level of care of when you are posting on LinkedIn. Think of, what if my boss saw this? Is this appropriate? Just have a little think before clicking that post button. Give kudos and congratulate your connections if they've won an award or maybe got a promotion. Definitely engage with them and also ask for some back as well. Join some groups. You can join groups with familiar people, maybe people who have the same job as you, people in the same location, people who did the same course as you in college. It's really good to network in those groups. Some really top tips for LinkedIn, just to finish up. LinkedIn is, I suppose, your online CV. So you want to make sure that your LinkedIn profile and your CV are lining up together and they're matching, that there's not inconsistencies between the two. Like I said already, be very professional on LinkedIn. Be aware, there's hiring managers on here. There's recruiters on here that could get me a job. I don't want to be putting up anything that could potentially stop that. So just have a think. Like I said, pause and think before clicking post. Engage with content, connect with relevant people, keep your profile up to date. So, if you're changing jobs, make sure to update your LinkedIn profile. If you get a new certificate, update your LinkedIn profile. If you are job seeking and you're using LinkedIn as a part of that you're using LinkedIn to get a new job, make sure that your email address is on your profile so that someone can contact you. Also, go into settings and you can change your settings that will show that you're open to work. So basically, when a recruiter or a hiring manager or a potential employer is searching on LinkedIn for candidates for their job, you will come up as open to work and they will know then that you're on the market. So that's it for setting up an effective LinkedIn profile. This is the last video in the series of 6 videos. You can watch them all back. And if you require any further information on anything that we discussed in this series, you can contact Waterford Library, Work Matters at the Library, or Matrix Recruitment, and we would be delighted to help. Thank you.